Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, today is a little bit of a treat, because the best thing with working with the workshop is you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like a Kinder Egg every day. Sometimes it's rubbish, and sometimes it's just it's unexpectedly good. And that's what we have today, something that is unexpectedly good. The other thing today that I had to do for the first time was I installed prop snapping. I needed that for the asset review section of today's show. Never used it before. It's now sitting on my system as a permanent mod, so that's to look forward to. And if you like snapping, well, today is your opportunity to snap yourself to the like button right now, please. And that's right, hitting the like button helps to support the show, gets me seen by more people, and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Right, okay, it's map review time. Today we have got Varna, Bulgaria by Momo Timbuktu. Now I know Momo, aka Lewis, or Louis, is a fan of the show, a regular to the show, and it might be a bit of a surprise, a bit of a treat for them to see their map today. It's just a hot square, possibly a little bit too much water, but there is plenty of build plane there as well. Resources look like this, and that's excellent. There's plenty of everything everywhere all over the map. Great for the Industries DLC. And then off to the workshop. We will be using the coastal theme today with the vibrant realism LUT. You also need prop and tree anarchy with anarchy switched on when you launch the map, and then you can switch it off afterwards. Just that's what it tells you in the description. Always read the description, boys and girls, especially the bits that are written in a foreign language like German, because my Deutsche is second to none. Second to none, I tell you. Well, second to everybody's probably. Right, okay, let's head over to the map. Shall we have a look at the map? Shall we? Yeah, we'll do that. Now, we're using Vibrant Realism LUT, which will be changed for the asset review section, because I had some prop snapping issues, and when I reloaded the map, I forgot to reset the LUT correctly back to Vibrant Realism, so we're using the wrong LUT for the asset review section. The rail looks really good. You may have noticed we had some embankments earlier to keep the rail nice and flat, because clearly Momo Timbuktu knows how to do flat railways, or within tolerance railways. I don't mind anything up to about, I don't know, 4% tops really as an incline. Anything beyond that, it starts looking a little bit unrealistic. Ideally 1 to 2% is the best, but I've got a tutorial coming out for that soon, something for you to look forward to. So yeah, look, I've recorded it once, but I need to re-record it. It's just too long at the moment. I want to get that down to something, well, something edible, something you can do in one sitting. Right, okay, anyway, the detailing is quite nice. There's just enough of it around on the build planes. And when you get to the detail areas are quite nice. I mean, look here, we've got the plants in amongst the rocks, and the rocks that were floating when I had prop snapping snapped on, which is why we had to re-record this coming section right now. Yes, I needed to switch prop snapping off because, well, those rocks were just floating with the... I don't know what causes that. I don't know if there's anything can be done to fix that. But let's talk about Marquee Signs 2 meters tall Paris by Jez. As you can tell, you probably can't tell, but you can put it together. You get the alphabet, you get the numbers, you get a few bits of punctuation, like the H there, which actually I've made with a horizontal bar and 2 letter I's, because for some reason some of the letters didn't turn up, and I don't know why they're missing from my system, but you get the idea. It gave me a chance to be creative. Anyway, Marquee Signs 2 meters tall Paris by Jez, today's asset of today. Right, okay, now if we come across the other side of the start square, we've got a second rail line. Once again, look, cutting there is nice and smooth and not too steep, and that's a good thing. Yeah, now we're slowly but surely working our way up away from the coast. Now, how steep is... Oh, wait, we've got some encroaching trees here. which are just cutting through the catenary lines there. Don't really like that too much. Yeah, we've got just some encroaching foliage all the way up here. Minor stuff, minor stuff, easily fixed. Then, like I say, the hill looks a little bit on the steep side here, and it's almost like Momo has forgotten to just check, make sure we're not actually inclining. Because look, this is way more than 4%, which is basically 4 or 5%, absolute tops. This is, mind you, in context of the map, you probably don't notice it so much, but I just thought I'd point that one out. It's a minor issue. Nobody's going to get marked down to 1 star for something like this, and within the context of the game, it's fine. It's fine. Won't affect anything. The rail pops out of the tunnel here, and then pops into another tunnel over here, and emerges alongside the highway, just up here, and then goes off into the fog. Which means we can do a U-turn. Shall we do a handbrake turn here? You do a handbrake turn in the air. Apparently you can, and then we'll go back along the highways. The highways are really nice. One thing you'll notice with the highways is the distance between them is absolutely beautiful. Look at the rock detailing right off in the fog here. Didn't need to do any major detailing down here, and the rock detailing is really nice indeed. Looks like the amount of rock that you would have to dig out to make a cutting like that. Do you think? I think so. So anyway, yes, the distance between the two highways is wide enough that you don't get any glitching, but not so wide that it looks like you've got 2 separate roads. It does look like one combined road. Look at that. Very nicely done. Whether that's been done with the parallel road tool or not, I don't know. There is a little bit of drift here and there, but minor stuff. So I think it's actually hand tooled, you know. I do. I think it's hand done. Did you see that? Looks like that rock's been dropped from a great height. Doof. Yeah. Okay. Minor stuff. Very minor stuff. It's a good looking map. I think we can all agree that this is a good looking map, and there's plenty of build locations. I come down here to the intersections are really nice as well. Like this one, it's sprawling, and you go, what the hell's going on there? When you get down and actually have a look at it, it's just all right actually. It's not one of these really messy ones. I mean, let's come down and have a look at the cut through here, and it just feels right. I like this intersection a lot. Definitely hand tooled. Loads and loads of detailing work gone into this one. Like we've got a little tower there, and over here somewhere we've got a fallen tree, and easy not to put a falling tree in there, but it's good to see one. Little water feature going on there as well, and we got, for some reason, got a statue down here as well. That's fine. I think it actually works there. And it's a very generic statue, but it really does work there. Now we've got a little bit of glitching between the two highways going on here, and see the height difference here. That's quite a step up there. So that tiny little bits of detailing that could be fixed. We've got the same going on down here as well. Not quite so bad. So there are things that can be fixed. And if we head off this way, let's zoom along a little bit, because I do want to go the opposite direction. But I also want to show you this intersection. Second one, once again, looks like it's hand tooled to me. It's definitely hand decorated. It looks really good, and it actually looks pretty efficient as well. I buy into this one completely, 100%, and I've not seen a clipping lamppost anywhere, which is good news. Sorry, lamppost, street lamp, depending on where you are in the world. Back to the initial big intersection here. If we just scootle along here. Oh, by the way, yes, Twitter, I am at Edge of the Sofa because BonBonB had gone. Darn you, you thieves. You thieves. Yeah, the start square isn't there. That's the start location. Here's your start square over here. Let's just have a look at nice detailing here. Perfect bridge. Nice intersection in the middle here. Takes up possibly too much of the island, but what can you do? And we've got an interesting bit of detailing here as well. Once again, good detailing. Interesting. I suggest that that's not prehistoric. That's created by modern day man, that one. Smallish island, but enough to get you started. But there is a little bit of start square just across the water there. Let me just see if I can line the camera up. I know start square is a square and this is rectangular, but it's kind of like that kind of shape, yeah? That's what you're working with to start off with. And then if we just skedaddle over this way, we've got a tunnel, and tunnel's good, cuts right the way through the hill over here, emerges over here, and once again that looks good to me. It's all very nice work. It's all very, very nice work, and surprisingly good. I didn't expect anything like this at all. Right, okay, so now as we head off towards the fog, I will prepare myself to make myself a cup of tea while you suffer this intermission with Zach.
Fed up with vanilla or ploppable parking lots in your city? Wondering what Bonnie Day's Parking Lots Roads is all about? Then you need BonBonB's Parking Lots tutorial. Click the information button below.
Are you back already? I haven't even bored the kettle yet. What is going on here? So anyway, we've got shipping routes. Varna, Bulgaria by Momo Timbuktu. Shipping routes. We have this one that loops into the bay and loops back out of the bay and joins up with the through route. That's quite a nice little touch. I'd like to have got some shipping routes up the river a little bit into the lake, but I can see why it doesn't work. So I understand that decision by Varna, by Varna, by Momo. And perhaps there isn't shipping routes in Varna. I've not checked. The water flow. We've got a real river, and we've got a real river with proper water flow that keeps flowing when you get out into the bay. And we've got water spawns points over here as well. Just keeps it all moving. It's really well done indeed. Look at the map. The map looks almost photoreal from this distance, and it doesn't look too bad when you get close up either. We come down. Let's have a look at some of this look like the raised area away from the 25 tiles. See, we're just off edging onto the fog, and even out here you've got some really good locations for industry maybe, or you know, we can do some stuff out here. It's just as a map with a lot of potential. You can do a lot with this place. Even the hills here, getting roads up these hills is not going to be a big problem. It's just a really, really nice map to work with. We just scoot across the build plane, sorry, the river valley, the build plane. It's all build plane. Look at it. It's just super flat, but without being super flat. You can really work with all of this. I'm actually suitably impressed. All of these hills are workable. Absolute. There's barely a wasted space on here, and the detailing on these hills is just enough of it. I like it. The coasts aren't the most interesting coasts, if I'm honest with you. Oh look, it's an essential lighthouse. Ah, it's nice. It's an essential lighthouse. Yeah. Yeah. The coasts aren't the most interesting, aren't the most heavily worked, and the same with the riverbanks. They're okay. They're okay. You could be building on them though, so I really wouldn't worry too much about it. You're kind of going to lose a star for aesthetics, because these could be a lot prettier, a lot tidier, but they're still good. And playability wise, they're perfect. So anyway, your chance to vote on this map. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your votes really do count. We use them at the end of the month to find the viewer's choice top 10 maps for the month. Is this going to be one of those top 10 maps? I would be stunned if it isn't. I'll ask, what are you voting on if this isn't one of your top 10 maps for the month? Really nice map. Aesthetically, I like it. I think that the coasts could be a little bit more interesting, but other than that, I think it's really good. I'm giving that 4 stars for aesthetics. For detailing, we've got 1 or 2 little things to moan about. Not too much. It's all pretty fine work. But there are a few minor things, minor tweaks that need tweaking. It's getting 4 stars. Especially, I'd prefer it if the railway line could have been flat throughout, but you can't have everything, I guess. And then gameplay potential. Well, you're going to win the award here. Very, very nice map for gameplay. I'm going to give this 5 stars. I'm going to put it right out there. I think this has got everything. Yes, you've got a few tweaks to fix, but I don't think it's really essential to tweak them. I think you can get on and just really enjoy the map as is. But Varna, Bulgaria by Momo Timbuktu is an absolute gem of an early map for 2019, and it's going to get my BonBonB seal of approval. There you go. Are you impressed? Are you impressed? I'm impressed. I think that's really nice indeed. Well, that's it for today. Join me Monday for more What's Map, but also check out last night. We now have the top 10 mods as voted by you for 2019. Yeah, I reached out to you, the community, asked you for your opinions, and you've given me your list of your top 10 mods. So do check that one out. Last year's show got nearly it's probably hit 200,000 views now. So hopefully we can beat that this year. Be one of the first to see it. Thanks for watching. I've been BonBonB, and you've been very, very welcome.